Hey, I'll go in here. This is just going to be a quick video update. It's, referring back to the most recent video that I posted. Yeah. Anyways, as I had mentioned in my last video, that I had taken my cat in to the vet for a biopsy. She had what looked like a laceration under her tongue, and so we had gotten blood work done, and the white blood cells came back normal, but the red blood cells came back very high. So we decided that we were going to do the biopsy, which we did on Tuesday of this week, and it went well. They got a better look inside her mouth, and after they took the biopsy, they put a suture in. Um, So when I was talking to the vet then, she said she got to get a better look at it and that it could still be a few things, but that the tissue where the laceration was very thick, but also hard to stitch to the other parts. So like it's under her tongue, but then also leading into the tissue on the bottom of her mouth and like jaw area. So she said, I don't know. We're gonna find out what it is, but she obviously didn't want to assume. She gave me a couple options, and there were a few that had good outcomes and one that didn't. And so I actually heard back today. Today's Friday, and it was a little later, like it was probably around like almost 3 o'clock. So I actually thought I wasn't gonna hear anything today, that maybe it would be on Monday that I would hear back. But my vet called me today, and she let me know that my cat Harley has cancer, and that what is going under her tongue is a form of tumor. It's called, I'm gonna butcher the name, but squamous cell sarcoma, I believe it is. And that's a type of like skin slash tissue cancer. It's like one of the most common types of cancer in cats, and it can be like in the mouth or on the skin on the outer body as well. Hers happens to be in her mouth, and the location that is in, there's not really anything we can do for her. Um, there would be no options of removal, and the chance of any treatment even being possible um, isn't there isn't really an option. Like my vet told me that I could go get a second opinion if I wanted to, but she also let me know that she was gonna put my cat on a prescription that would help with inflammation and pain, I believe. And she said something else, but it's blanking me right now. Anyhow, so I went and picked that up this evening and gave it to Harley, and it seemed to help. Not like instantly, but like very quickly. It did seem to help because she went and ate a bunch. She's not been eating a lot lately. I've gone through so many different types of wet foods. At the moment, she's actually eating wet dog food because that is what she prefers to eat. A lot of the cat foods that are pâtés are really, they not, I don't want to say gritty, but they're a coarser grain, I guess you could say. Like they mush, but I don't think she likes that texture. Um, so I found a dog food that's more of a like a smooth pate, because for a bit she was eating those like squeezable meals for cats, but she didn't like how liquid they were, I guess, so she kind of went off those, and she's been wanting to eat food and treats, and she does try to. I don't try to stop her. If she wants to try to eat some treats, then, you know, she puts them in her mouth, and they get all slobbery, and then spits them out, and then, like, she goes at them. She does get some, so, I'm not going to deprive her of that. But basically, I had asked my vet what I said. Obviously, you can't give me a distinct answer. Um, if you could give me a rough guesstimate, and I know that you don't like doing that, but just for my peace of mind, because at the end of the day, my vet said that, like, she hated the fact that she had to call me and tell me what she told me because my dog Daisy died of the exact same form of cancer, um, just over 4 years ago now. Um, so it's really heartbreaking. I had Daisy was my dog since I was 18, and I got Harley. Harley's only 11, and I got her the same June that I started hormones. So, like, my anniversary and her birthday are in the same month. She was raised with Daisy and was there when, like, it was just her and Daisy when Daisy was gone. And then I had gotten a cat because I thought Harley was so lonely crying around the house that I should get a cat. And because she was raised with my dog, she didn't understand that she is a cat. So her and Jinx have been like, they get along, but Jinx is like very much kitten crazy, so she's a little bit much for Harley at times. And then a year later, we had gotten Ellie, and she was born on the exact day a year later, the day that I had to let Daisy go. And now I have to make the same decision for Harley. And so I'd asked my vet. She said if we don't put her on anything, any form of medication, like for the inflammation or anything, it could be a few weeks. If we put her on medication for inflammation that's going on right now, then like a month, maybe 2 months. So, yeah, that means that like November, December, I might have to make another extremely hard decision that I was hoping I wasn't going to have to make. And it's like identical to the situation I was in almost five years ago. I guess it's 4.5 now, roughly, since I had to say goodbye to Daisy. But it's just, it's a lot. And so, at this point, like, obviously, like, my surgery funding comes in, I'm still gonna, like, let Dr. Safer know and stuff, but I have no plans to book anything until she's gone, just because I am not gonna, I didn't leave Daisy, I'm not leaving her, I would never leave a pet, I would never leave anyone's side. If they were, if I knew that they were possibly going to pass, I could never do that. So, at the moment, it's just, spending time with her and making sure she gets whatever she wants and that she's comfortable, and that hopefully I make the right decision, because you always wonder, did you leave things, like with my dog, I wondered, did I leave things too long? Did I take her away too soon? It was really difficult. I was very angry, sorry, to have to make that decision. But then when I thought about it, I thought, what if I woke up and she was gone and she went alone? And that broke my heart even more. So after I did make that decision, it wasn't easier by any means, but it was just one of those that I was glad when my dog passed that, like, my mom and dad came over, my brother came over, my son was there, me and my wife and my vet came to my house. It was COVID. Not necessarily supposed to do that, but she was also my old babysitter, so she did me a solid. Sorry. And so this time I'm gonna ask her to do the same. Luckily it's not COVID and we don't have to worry about anybody tattletaling or anything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have her come to the house. I know it's not something that everybody has the ability to be able to do, so I'm grateful that I do, but just thinking of taking her to a vet's office to say goodbye, I just, I can't. And when even like right before I took her into the vet and I noticed what was going on in her mouth, my heart and my head knew. It was the same, that it was going to be the same situation. And unfortunately, it ended up that it is. So, sorry. If I don't update for a bit, or something like, if I don't update until the new year, or if something comes up that and I can update, and then I will, but because I don't know. This was supposed to be a short video, because I don't know how much time I have left. I don't know if I'll be up to making videos, and that kind of thing. So if there's anything super important, then I'll try to make a quick one, but otherwise, I'll probably not be updating for a little bit. So I just wanted to update everybody. I know that most people watch this channel for my trans content, and I only brought up the fact that I'm not making any decisions on a surgery date or booking anything until my cat passes. So, but if you watch my videos and have enjoyed having moments of my personal life, even though this isn't a happy one, I did want to share it. So, yeah, anyways, I'm going to stop there. Otherwise, it's going to be a long video, and then I would have lied to you again about making a short video, which I tend to do. Anyhow, I'll talk to everybody when I talk to you. Happy Halloween, happy any holiday that I might miss if I don't make a video. Yeah. So everybody take care, stay safe, and peace.